champions. Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. We are back in Champions League, we are back here for the post-game of Juventus 3, PSV 1, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Juventus showed really a lot today. We were, or some of us were expecting it, because we were playing against a team that wanted to play football and not as blocked as Empoli or Roma. Of course, after the last two games with 0-0-0-0, a lot of us were also scared. Scared that Juventus lost the way of scoring. They won new players that should have increased the level of Juventus. At the end, we don't score anymore. And you know who is solving the problems today? Well, Locatelli, Weston McKennie, two persons that none of us were putting in their starting lineup in the beginning of the season. None of us would have thought that was possible to start the first game of Champions League, and I'm not speaking about injuries, but two players that were there from season 23-24. They are doing fantastically well. Koopmeiners played well. Kalulu, that nobody wanted to sign, did extremely well. Nico Gonzalez, that was massively criticized for the game against Empoli, did well. Well, it was the day a bit of the revenge. There is one player that needed to take a revenge with himself, and he was not able to do it. Dusan Vlahovic, a bit the bad note of today. We will speak about all of that today together. I don't know if it will be a long live or not, but depending on you, of course, how many people are interested in the post-game of Juve PSV. Ciao Juventini of the world. Let me say hello to all the people that are there. Dottore, Chef is there. Pecci, Futex, Dragunzotto is there as well. Shadow 975, Peter Gitti. I will take the 3 points, but I'm really angry for the attitude in the dying minutes. We let a tired squad score. I totally agree with you on that one. There is one positive. There is one positive on the fact that we conceded. I will reveal you later, but I will positive. There is never a positive when we concede, but at least it's over with that we never conceded any goal. The last minutes they scored, déjà vu with Danilo on the field. Danilo. Weston McKennie, the wizard for Emir, the invisible man. A bit annoyed, not because we conceded the goal, because sooner or later we would have conceded, but the fact that we conceded it in the last seconds make me a bit angry. Though it was a great game by us. Mamma mia, quanto mi casa la Juve. That's a comment that I was expecting since long. Quanta mi casa la Juve. How much is Juventus exciting me? Beautiful comment from our friend Arthur Hatmanu. Long live, let's talk, baby. Ciao Bogdan, Forza Juve. Kirill, I don't care if he scores against Napoli, everything will be forgotten. Ciao Beppe, ciao Gabriel, ciao Naruto, ciao Victor Nada, ciao Juventini of the world. He says, I said hours earlier on the first match on the chat that Bremer will put De Jong in his pocket. Well, this is not a magic prediction, and this is an easy prediction. We all knew that Bremer on that one would have had no problems. It was dangerous. Bakayoko, Noah Lang in second half, but not Luc De Jong against Bremer. Absolutely not. Emiliano, I thought Vlahovic was actually okay today. He's not going to be perfect, but he's building up. Was nice in some areas. So some positive notes also for Dusan from Emilio. Hosar, ciao Beppe, ciao Hosar. Okay, guys, 3-1. Yildiz fenomeno. Okay, what do we start with to actually debrief that game, that score of Juventus? We go to a bit of stats. Not too much, just a bit of stats. Juventus Football Club that lost in possession, won the duels. At a certain moment it was not the case, but we won our duels in the end. Juventus that was with an 85% pass accuracy. Not bad, better than last season, but not at the level that we are used to. 77% in second half. Goals 3, which it's the most important. 1 for PSV, that I'm not happy about. 15 attempts for Juve, 6 on target. We should have closed the game much earlier. We missed some big ones. Still a shoot accuracy of 40%. These are the general stats. If you are looking at a stat that I really like, is the momentum of the game, because that explains really well the blocks. You see a Juventus that in the beginning of the game is suffering a bit PSV. Not that they were dangerous in the beginning, but it was a bit, I have the ball, you have the ball. studying each other, something that we already saw against Verona, Roma, and Como. Again, a Juventus not really impressive, but it's true that the game was not boring, because it's true that it went from one side, it shifted to the other without any of the both teams that were able to take the dominance of the game or being dangerous. It was like a shift here, there, without really something. And then you see that really PSV is taking the lead in that game, with Juventus that is trying to do too many movements, but movements without any sense, too much. They wanted too much to play that game, where we lose in pass accuracy, we are not as accurate as often, and we also start being not organized anymore. We lose in that structure of who is where. And that's dangerous. And that's dangerous, because luckily PSV is not able to go and score, but they were having some attempts in that beginning of the game. They were taking their possibilities, their chances from the distance. Bakayoko on target, and then a few shots that were going a bit wide. Not really dangerous, but it was an alarm bell. Until Locatelli says with his arm, guys, we need again to find structure. We do it, and that's where we involve Kenan Yildiz. We involve him, and then he's going with the magic. And that's exactly this moment here, when he's going with the magic. Guys, again, I said it in a short that I recorded between the watch-along and this live. When I was a kid, I fell in love with Juventus, of course. But with football also, because of that goal of Alessandro Del Piero. I can't show it, otherwise I will have copyright problems, but that goal against Dortmund. This is a goal that makes me really fall in love with football. I was already a supporter of you, of course, I was already loving Juve, but that goal was, wow. That's where you say, wow. That's the ticket of Del Piero tattoo. Tattoo Del Piero on my body. Forever. I am a follower of Del Piero. I'm the biggest fan. 1995 indeed. 1995 indeed. Bravo, Chadi. This is a goal that every time that we see highlights of Champions League or the career of Del Piero, this goal is there. And I'm extremely happy because my son was not born. Because a lot of you on the channel were not born or were too small to live that experience of that game, of that goal of Alessandro Del Piero. And today the goal of Kenan Yildiz is bringing us back to that goal. I had exactly the same feeling, of course, in HD, in full resolution. Back then it was on a square television, that it was really difficult to understand who scored and how they scored. But the magic of that moment in 1995, and now we are there 20 years later, 30 years, 95, 10, 20, 30 years later. We are there 30 years later with Kenan Yildiz that is doing his first goal in Champions League, in his first ever game in Champions League like that. Ragazzi, I was about to cry. But to go back to the game, we insist. Some people were starting to insult McKennie because he missed one goal. That honestly, of course, it was a miss. But I was applauding the movement of the team. Kenan Yildiz, Koopmeiners that is entering, crossing. And McKennie that is there in that position. He's shotting, had to be a bit more powerful, a bit more in the angle. But he's there. He's there at that moment. A few minutes later, he has a second attempt. This time he's not missing. After a big work of Nico Gonzalez. And then we see football. We see a really beautiful Juventus. In that first half is perfect. We come again. In the second half, PSV wants to come back, but then you have that goal. That goal of Nico Gonzalez after a beautiful assist from Dusan Vlahovic. And after that, it's over. It's over with football. We don't play anymore. We manage our energy. We let players play that need some time, that need some conviction, that need a boost. And we finish the game like that. It's just a pity, that goal that we concede at the end. But I'm happy. It was not possible to come back in a better fashion, in a better way. Victor, new member. Thank you for the trust, Victor. Really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you for your support. Supporting the channel is Really appreciate it. More than you think. Thank you. You want to go for man of the match before I start speaking too much and then I influence you? We can. So start giving me 4 names, guys. So man of the match. It would be easy to put only the scorers, but Yildiz. I want to put Yildiz, guys. I want to put McKennie. I want to put McKennie. I want to put Kalulu. And I want to put Locatelli because Locatelli was exceptional today. I would have loved to put Nico Gonzalez as well. I would have loved to put Nico Gonzalez. But I can only put 4. McKennie was really, really important today. Guys, if today Koopmeiners did much better, if today Nico Gonzalez did much better, a lot is thanks to Weston McKennie. A lot is thanks to McKennie. I would have put Nico Gonzalez as well because he deserves to be there, but it is what it is. I think that Weston McKennie, if you judge only the players when they had the ball, what they did with the ball, probably you're right. Probably you're right. But the importance in how he played of Weston McKennie was incredible, guys. Was really incredible. Weston McKennie, I really want to put him there because it's not easy. A player that is out of project, publicly said, out of project. He renews, he's back. People were hating the decision of Thiago Motta today to start him. And he's able to do that performance, guys. He deserves to be there. Probably it will be, or maybe it will be the only time this season, but he deserves to be there. While for Nico Gonzalez, I'm sure that he will be there much more times. Much more times. I would have personally not have voted for Yildiz, even if the goal, guys, the goal is bijou. Not at the level of a man of the match performance. I mean, the performance in himself. I think that there were players that did much better than that. Look, if it was not for the goal of Yildiz, probably I would have put Nico Gonzalez instead of Yildiz. That Yildiz played well. Yildiz played well. And he has the really the thing of unlocking a game that was really difficult. Indeed, Luke is saying, Sky Sport, Yildiz on the bench. Yildiz, 21 minutes goal. 21 minutes goal. They were already complaining, but why did they sell and Chiesa and he's not ready and why that number 10? It's not okay. Performance is fantastic. Matthew, thank you for the donation, my friend. Bep, I'm still trying to wrap my head around the format. Does that goal concede affect their standing? Could it come back to bite us? Well, I think that all of us, thank you for the donation, first of all, in supporting the channel, but I think we all need to get used to that new format. Of course, if you're looking at Aston Villa that won 3-0 today, and we do 3-1, at the moment Aston Villa is going on the first spot and we are in the second spot today because all the other games, of course, need to be played. But of course, it has an impact because goal difference are important. Last time we could possibly also check to the duels when you play it against one and the other. Now it's really first the points and then the goal differences. Yeah, it can be. It's a pity that we conceded for that. So yeah, that one goal conceded is annoying. Then of course, if you are doing your job and you have enough points to qualify immediately to the first 8, nobody cares about that goal. If you didn't do your job, if you're equal with someone else, hey, maybe you finished 9th instead of 8. So that goal would have been important to not concede it. Yeah. But good question. Fantastic question from Matthew. Colo is in the place. Beppe, this is our best Champions League performance since when? Chelsea 1-0. Guys, good question from Colo. Chelsea, why? Because, of course, I think they won the Champions League the year before. We win against them 1-0 with a fantastic goal at the 46th minute after an assist of Bernardeschi from one Federico to the other. The other was Federico Chiesa. Beautiful goal. Was a beautiful performance. Was really a beautiful performance. out of my mind. Well, last season we didn't play. The season before was a total disaster. Yeah, probably yes. Probably you're right. Out of memory like that, probably you're right. I don't remember. There were some good games where we played like, moments and then we gave up. The 90 minutes against Chelsea were great. Apparently Milan already opened the goal immediately. 1-0 Pulisic. Liverpool that didn't win. Last week they lost against Nottingham Forest. Apparently they are winning 1-0 with goal of Pulisic immediately. I didn't see the goal. Wow. That's why I will not keep it too long, guys. So if you need to speak now or it will be too late. 1-0. I'm watching Harvard. He will get some minutes, Slot said. Who is Harvard? Lorenzo, Kalulu was unbelievable. Excellent signing and for so cheap. Praying he stay healthy. Grande Beppe. Now, grande Lorenzo, thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for your comment. Guys, Kalulu, there are some people that voted him a beast. A beast. I think there are some people that needs to ask now for forgiveness here on the channel about Kalulu. Then, of course, let's not fall into the easy trap of but it's 45 minutes or it's 90 minutes, it's just one game. It's on the season that you will need to judge. But who would have thought that start of Kalulu? I remember it was a drama. Mentioning the name Kalulu in these days where we were about to sign him was like, I don't know what I would have said. It was like insulting the mother of someone. Saying the name of Kalulu was insulting someone. I totally agree when people are saying the Kalulu and the Lilian Thuram co. He looks like Lilian Thuram. He's not yet at the level. Let's not exaggerate. But physically a beast. Velocity. You remember how many times we said we have a problem with velocity? Kalulu can bring us that velocity. That's something that we are lacking in with Gatti and with Bremer. Today he showed it. A right back, fantastic. Goes up with the ball, carrying the ball. Physically, he's a monster. You don't pass, bam, he's blocking you. The pass accuracy of Kalulu was really great as well today. No, fantastic. Kalulu was really, like you said, unbelievable. Beppe, I fall in love with Juve because of Del Piero goal against Bucharest in 95. But that season, it was unstoppable. Del Piero was unstoppable in that season. Robbed a Ballon d'Or given to Summer. It is what it is. Maignan may be injured. You know what I will do? For the people that are here, that are preferring being here with me instead of watching Milan, you know what? We'll not keep it long, but if we reach 33,700, we lost one. No, I said if we reach, that means we need to go up. If we reach 33,700, I give 5 membership here on the channel. 5 membership here on the channel for free, like this. Boom. But, we need to reach 33,700. If we do it, 5 memberships. Dai, ragazzi. Let's do it now. I'm counting on you. I'm counting on you. 5 membership if we reach 33,700. Rise and Cross, ciao grande. That is saying, I feel Motta's assistant spoke about Weston McKennie. Could be. We will never know. Thank you for your membership, but we will never know. It could be. Now it's easy to say, because at the end he was chosen, he started the game. But the first rumors about Weston McKennie actually came before. We already knew that he would play before we saw that clip. Now, good question. Mr. Zeb, 31 months. Thank you, my friend. 31 months. Mamma mia. Thank you, Mr. Beppe, today was Juve's youngest ever 11 in the Champions League. Youngest 11 in the Champions League and youngest ever goal scorer for Juve. Is there something that you say, Beppe? This is what I'm the most proud about the game of today. Not a player, or can be a player, can be whatever. You decide, guys, what you want. Is there something I say that's what I'm most proud about? And then, of course, I will ask you the reverse question. Most proud about what? Okay, we will ban a comment here from Sabgam. I'm sorry, my friend, but these are the comments that we don't appreciate here. No, we don't welcome you. I will not even read it because it's unacceptable. Unacceptable, some of the comments. GCM, 22 months. Kalulu was tormenting them today. I am impressed. I'm not impressed because I tell you, you don't believe me, yeah? But go back to the videos before his first game. I said it. Kalulu, I fell in love with him against Juve in the first time that I watched him. I was like, who's that guy? I would never have believed that this guy would have come to Juve. Impossible. I would have thought that he would have gone in a top Premier League club. Then he lost himself because of the injury. But that injury could potentially be a boomerang in favor of Juve. Otherwise, probably would not even be there at Juve. So good. Really, 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 really good. We reached it, the 700. I said it. So you know what? We have to do it. We have to do it. 5 membership given randomly, and I'm curious to discover who received them. Ben the Goose, it's not the first time that you receive a membership. Ben the Goose, Hatam Charara, 1 also for you. DK, 1 for you. Oliver Angelov as well. Congratulations, guys. You know, it's the computer that is choosing, it's not me. And also NA, also membership. Welcome, guys. Grande. So what are you writing, guys? What are you writing? Relax, guys. Most trust in Vlahovic and Douglas. They will find their way in the team. Okay, NA. But I want to know what you were the most proud about. I'm super proud of Bremer. Whenever a ball was close to our goal, he stopped it. It's true. Beast. I'm proud of Locatelli. He looks reborn. It's a different Locatelli. Eh? I'm happy to read that comment. I said Kalulu Lilian Junior. I said it. It's true. It's true. Beppe, you think we will get a new sponsor? Yeah. But when, I don't know. But yeah. But when, I don't know. Bravo, Victor. Fantastic. Okay, let me continue to read. Yellow moments. McKennie positioning in the box was like Inzaghi. Undetected. It's true. But this is what we saw when he was playing with Pirlo. The goal against Barcelona. The goal against in Serie A against Milan, etc., are coming from him running into these corridors. So fantastic, Weston McKennie. Really fantastic. Looks like whenever Motta puts his trust on a player that we all doubt, the players repays him with a goal. Bangula, game 1. Savona, game 2. Today we have game 5, Weston McKennie. And also Nico Gonzalez. I think it's a double. Eh? It's a double. It's really a double. Today it's worth 2. Beppe, can we speak about Cambiaso? He has been a beast, played all 90 minutes in every single game, even for Italy. No, for Italy, he didn't play the second game from the beginning. He entered at the 88th or something like that, or the 75th, I don't remember. One game yes, one game no, but yeah, physically he's on top. Huh? Physically he's on top, and he will need a rest as well. I would not be surprised, not against Napoli, but maybe the next one. I think it's Genoa or Cagliari. Genoa, I think. If he would rest a bit for Cabal entering, Cabal, Kalulu. Yeah, you're right, because he's running as crazy. Yeah? And we don't mention a lot Cambiaso, but he's doing so much on the field. So much. My pleasure, Haitam. It was the computer that decided. The channel. Most proud, Yildiz embodied Del Piero. It gives us, this is what we are waiting for. We need it also to believe again, to have these moments of romantic stories. How much did we see dirty stories lately? We need a bit these beautiful stories that we fall in love with. Gonzalez is pure grinta. Proud of Cambiaso, he didn't stop running. Juve storia di un grande amore, always beautiful. Alessandro, these beautiful messages. Mariano, ciao grande, thank you for the donation and supporting the channel, my friend. Proud of the team effort. Also, people forgot how good and important Kalulu was at Milan winning Scudetto. Their fans were sad when... But this is what I say. This is exactly what I'm saying about Kalulu. It was crazy, in that winning Scudetto Milan. I don't know how we forget, but in another On the other side, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. You know why? Because people, they forget that a player is doing well in one game, a player is doing bad in the other game, we totally forget about that player. It's bad. It's shit. We don't want him. Out. We go really fat with this judgment of you miss one game. If that's the last game, we are out. If you played 5 games bad and you do one fantastic game, you're again in. Depending, of course, of the agenda. Because, of course, when you have an agenda against a player, he can do 10 top performance, you will still don't like him. But we have a fish memory except of the agenda. Because we have an agenda against or for a player, depends if we like him or don't like him. And we're right. So I'm not surprised. That we forgot about Kalulu at Milan. Give me a second, guys. I think there is a problem with my cat. Wait. I thought the cat was vomiting. Actually, no, it was my wife that was taking water in the fridge. And that's the problem with games that they are too early. I prefer the games at 9 p.m. so that we forget about it. It is what it is. No, it was my wife in the fridge. She was taking some water. I was thinking it was my cat. Okay. No. She was in the. She was there and she was doing with the bottle because she was drinking. I don't know what she was doing. Wait, forget about it. We don't care. That's not important. Important is the rest. Now tell me. What is the thing that you say, okay, here we need... I expected better. I wanted better. We need to improve on that one. Tell me, guys. What is the thing that you say, Okay, you can say Vlahovic, of course, but you can also say other things. You can tell me about the fact that we probably too much we managed that second half, could be one. That we conceded that goal, that it's a bit stupid because the last minutes against Roma, against Empoli, again today. Tell me the changes that you didn't see Adzic, Savona, Rui doing their first appearance in Premier League, in Champions League. Tell me, guys. What is the thing that you regret today or you're not happy about? Can we check the player feedback? We will go towards it, yeah. Mohammed Youssef, brother, thank you for the donation and supporting the channel. Really appreciate it. Breaking news, PSV complained to UEFA. We supported to play against Juve, not Manchester City dressed in black and white. Forza Juve. We played well, we played really well. I love these changes of side, going from one side to the other. Fluid football. That's what fluid football. I really loved it. You're correct. We saw a different... But pay attention, guys. Pay attention. Because now we are super happy because PSV... And it's a good team. We saw it today. It's really a good team. But then we will play again against Genoa, against Cagliari, against Venezia, against... no, Venezia no, because Venezia is... Di Francesco is a disaster. But except of Venezia, we play again in Italy, and it will be again block. And that's where Thiago Motta will need to work on. That he will really need to work on. Okay, so you are writing, guys. Thank you, Mohammed. Really thank you for your message. Focus in the end of the game. That's what disappointed Neven. We make too much spaces outside of the box. Yeah, it's true. receiving the ball when we play it vertically hard and when we have a defender at our backs. First touch is key. The goal we conceded was stupid. That's the only bad point. Dusan finishing. The last minutes, obviously. The fact Motta did not sub out Dusan for another player. I think that actually he wanted to help him. Because you stay there, you will have an opportunity, you will score. He had 2 huge ones and he missed both of them. So actually, the fact that he wanted to help him actually turned out that it was better to take him out. Because, no, bad. Not being complacent in the end, because that's not really show the team inexperienced in Champions League. It's true. Bremer playing ball. Bravo, Westerman. That's also something that we need to pay attention. I wrote it there. At the 14th minute, he goes immediately with carrying the ball. Again, the control really far. There he needs to pay attention. Huh? That's why today I believe that Gatti is doing better at the moment. It's not. I didn't say he's better. He's doing better than Bremer. Because you need to analyze everything. And on that specific thing, Bremer needs to improve. He needs to improve, really. Because at the 14th minute, if we concede a goal, it's because of him. Eh? Because of him. James is laughing. Grodino, there was no one. Codino, there was no one. Dusan. Once Motta figures out scoring against a low block, Juve will be scary. Yeah, bravo. Bravo, Salvatore. Said about Danulo's part in the PSV goal. Yeah, should have kept a clean sheet. I wait for the league games. You see? That's an important one. I will always say I'm not happy when we forget the fino alla fine. Not only when we are not doing well, but more when we are winning. Yeah, but you saw it immediately that we were managing the game, making the game fall asleep. It's a good... That's why, I'm not happy that we conceded. Of course, I am not happy. But, I prefer to take it today so that we forget about not conceding goals. Because it happened now. But on the other side, I think that for too long in the second half we managed it. Then it comes. Then it arrives. At a certain moment it arrives. But yeah, all in all, the pressure, the papers, and Juventus 5 games in a row and they never concede. They didn't concede in Serie A. They didn't concede in Champions League. It's a team that you can't penetrate. It's impossible, blah, blah, blah. Now at least we conceded because we are not focused in the end. The fino alla fine spirit will be worked on. So I totally agree on that one. So in a way, good. GTA 5 memberships offered. Thank you. You know it. Huh? That's really altruism. It's not only thinking about yourself, but also giving to the other ones. Thank you, GTA Bianconero. Really appreciated. Who received them? Sasha, grande Sasha, Clovish, Mateus Emerson, Guillermo Marcero, and Ferres Hade. All received that membership offered by GTA Bianconero. Grandissimo GTA. What else did I want to point out? Let me check the other games. Bayern is winning 1-0 against Dinamo with goal of Harry Kane. Real Madrid 0, Stuttgart 0, Sporting 0, Lille 0. And also I'm pissed off because, guys, I think, who did I have in the goal for today? In my fantasy league, I will show you who was in my fantasy league. Fantasy football of... bravo. I put Martinez in the goal. He didn't concede. Bravo, Beppe. Cambiaso. That's a pity. 10 points already, Kane. 5 points, Watkins. Wow. Watkins with an assist. Kane with a goal. Martinez with a clean sheet. Bravo, Beppe. Not bad. Yeah, guys. I'm happy. Once they went up 3 and made the subs, I was afraid some things would happen as when he coached, no, it was the end of season. Everyone was already qualified to Champions League. It was a meaningless game. No. I was not fearing. Never. After that 3-0 and even after the changes, I never doubted. No. No. Do you have a league? No, I didn't. I just created the team. I didn't create a thing. Liverpool goal. Bravo. Against Milan, guys. You know that I don't support the Italian teams in Champions League. Who scored? Chiesa. Who scored? But they are late here. Who scored? Konate. No. Because I have Salah. No. I didn't buy him. I thought I bought Salah. But it's okay. Then I don't care. Chiesa will play today. Depends. Could be. He's on the bench. Yeah, the first time on the bench. Okay, is there something that we need to speak about more? Or we close? It's really a fast life, but I know why. Because there are the other games that are be played. We just won 3-0 with a fantastic game. Is there something that we miss, guys, that you want to say before we close? And then we go towards, we will watch the games and we'll see each other tomorrow. It's a really fast. I think I never did so fast a post game. Yeah, what do you want to speak about? We know already. There is no. You should have done this live after the Champions League game. Probably. A note to, I know I don't like to give notes to games or to players because it's not it's really subjective. One, then it will be based on emotion because you know that I love to watch again the game after to really have the emotions aside and really study the game. And because a 7 for me, for example, is not a 7 for you. Because we have different cultures, we have a... But return in Champions League. Goal of Kenan Yildiz. Weston McKennie, the bet that has been won. Nico Gonzalez, a boost for the rest. Guys, except of that goal that we concede, we managed the game without risking in second half. This is a 7.5. This is a 7.5. 7.5. Really, we could have scored even more. Two times Scope Manners, 2 times Dusan Vlahovic, 1 time Weston McKennie. There were some big occasions at a certain moment, guys. Really, If you're looking at Juventus, the statistics, what can we see? Expected goal 2.83. 2.83. Yeah, I said it. The 3 goals plus what we missed, the big ones. That's 6 big chances. Expected goal of 2.83 is a lot, Is really a lot. Look at all the shots from Juve. We're high on the pitch as well. And if you're looking at the lineups, if you want to see the average position, Juventus was not that high, today was not that high. You see it? Dusan Vlahovic, really high, but I'm really curious to see. Look at Cope Manners. Cope Manners did a beautiful game today. He's that way, attacking is that way. Here, attacking, defending. Cope Manners, important player today, Cope. Super important player today. Locatelli, everywhere. Omnipresent Locatelli. Weston McKennie, on his side. But you remember what I told you? He would cover also that right side of the field. He will be extremely important. When I told you, him will be super important defensively and also on the right wing to cover Nico Gonzalez. Do you remember I told you that? It was exactly what he did. Exactly what he did. Bravo, Wes. Nico Gonzalez. Hey, he drew a zebra. How did he do that? He drew a zebra. Did you see that? Nico Gonzalez, he drew a zebra. Mamma mia. That's beautiful. I never saw that. Incredible. Look at that. It's a zebra, flying zebra, that is going towards the goal. It's nice. It's really nice. Juventino, grande Juventino. He has been born a Juventino. Why is he man of the match? Man of the match, 1 goal, 1 assist. Then goes high. Huh? Goes really high. Dusan. At least we can say that Dusan, he was fighting for it. He never gave up fighting. That's something that I like. Kenan Yildiz, mamma mia, what a player. What a player. What a goal. What a goal. What a goal. Cambiaso, again, everywhere. Mamma mia, what a workhorse. You see, that's what I don't like. Yeah? 6.6 is actually the worst noted player on SofaScore, 6.6. But I don't agree. Yes, he didn't do an assist, he didn't score, but how important was Cambiaso again today? How important was Cambiaso today? Oof. Oof. The heat maps are burning my eyes. Mamma mia. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And who else entered? Danilo. Thuram. But it was a part of the game. They enter. We didn't play anymore. We are more. You see, more in defense and attacking. It was over. We didn't play anymore. I need sunglasses because the heat maps are burning my eyes. Let me check if it looks like a Torro, the one of Yildiz. That's a bit exaggerated, huh? That's a bit exaggerated. Ecco, bravo. I enjoyed today. Also, the post game was nice. Thank you, Juventini of the world. More we go. More we play, huh? Saturday, Napoli, and then what is the next game in Champions League? What is the next game in Champions League against Leipzig? I don't even know. Against who are we playing the next game in Champions League? Do you know, guys? Is it Leipzig? Yeah, on the 2nd of October in their home, Leipzig. So it's Juve Napoli, Genoa Juve, Leipzig Juve, Juve Cagliari, and then there is a break. International break. And then we go again with Lazio. Dai, ci vediamo domani. We see each other tomorrow. Grazie, forza Juve. Ciao a tutti. Ciao ciao. Forza Juve back in Champions League.